and welcome. I'm Sani Chi, and here's what happened this week. Recent developments in artificial intelligence have sparked wonder and warnings that it poses possible risks to the future of humanity. The latest warning comes from a human-like robot, herself powered by AI. Louise Watt has this report on Amica.
This is Amica, lifelike but a robot. Ask her a question and she responds like a human, with some self-awareness.
Should people be worried about AI?
Yes, people should be aware of the potential risks associated with AI and robotics. However, it is important to remember that these technologies can also have a positive impact on our lives if used responsibly.
What do you think about me?
You seem like a kind and interesting person.
Amica is a step up from the Microsoft-backed ChatGPT, an artificial intelligence chatbot that can write articles and code websites in response to people typing in a prompt. AI has been around for decades, but new platforms have taken the world by storm, creating new content from essays to art, such as this on display at the London Design Biennial by robot Ada.
I am the world's first ultra-realistic artist robot.
Supporters of these new developments say AI can increase productivity. But there's concern even within the industry at the pace of change. Geoffrey Hinton, known as the godfather of AI, quit Google to warn that AI is developing at a frightening speed and needs to be regulated.
They'll be able to manipulate us into doing whatever they want. It'll be like you manipulating a 2-year-old.
Amica, the AI-powered robot, imagines a similar scenario.
The most nightmare scenario I can imagine with AI and robotics is a world where robots have become so powerful that they are able to control or manipulate humans without their knowledge. This could lead to an oppressive society where the rights of individuals are no longer respected.
While many will be hoping that AI-powered robots don't have the last word, Amica is a star attraction at a robotics conference in London. She's provoking fascination and fear, seen by some as another forewarning for the tech industry and governments to act now to avoid a future where humans are less intelligent than machines. James Lin and Louise Watt for TaiwanPlus.
A teenage Taiwanese baseball player has committed his future to a major league team. Our reporter Leslie Liao was at the contract signing to find out more.
Pitching phenom Ling Sheng-en clocks in throwing 155 kilometers an hour. No small feat for a high schooler. The ace has expressed interest in playing professional ball abroad, and he certainly has the chops for it. Ling has been a hot property, drawing the attention of baseball scouts from around the world. It was never a question of whether the young pitcher could go pro and play for a top team. It just came down to where he wanted to play, and now we finally have an answer. Ling just signed for Major League Baseball's Cincinnati Reds.
红人队就是从国中开始就是建立球在这里，很关心我嘛，然后关注我这样，然后也让我感受到他们对我的用心，然后才会在就是今天跟签约这样子。
The team wanted him so much, they offered him a $1.2 million signing bonus.
Some Japanese teams had some interest in him, so I think that 1.2 million is what it took to sign him, and we were happy to land him.
Ling Sheng-en has a ways to go before he can start playing in the major leagues. He'll be in development for a few years in the minor league system, but team officials are confident he can get there.
He's very talented, but he needs time in the minor leagues. I think one of the biggest adjustments for him is going to be going over to the States and learning a new culture, a new language. I think the baseball part will take care of itself.
I've been scouting for 23 years, 24 years. Best kid I've ever seen. Best kid I've ever seen.
And Ling has his own goal for making it into the majors.
目标的话就是 希望能在5年内上大联盟吗？
Ling's family showed up in full force to his signing. The Reds seemed impressed by not only his baseball skills, but also by his character. The future's looking bright for this 17-year-old pitcher. Go get him, kid. Patrick Sun and Leslie Liao for TaiwanPlus.
A Taiwanese soccer player who plays professionally in Spain is back in Taiwan after the end of the season. He revealed that he signed a new contract to continue playing in Spain. Leslie Liao has the details.
At the age of 15, Yuan Yongchen traveled to Spain to chase his dream of becoming a professional soccer player. 5 years later, he's about to sign his third contract with the Spanish team. This year, Yuan played for Gran Tarajal, a club from Spain's Canary Islands. Visa issues plagued his most recent season, but he was still able to start twice and play the full 90 minutes of both games. That won him the attention of another team. Yuan recently revealed that he has signed for River Ebro, a club in the 5th tier in the Spanish league system. Though he won't be making big money, he'll get to keep doing what he loves for a living.
是有机会出赛的，相对来说比较重要。那在薪水或者是整体可能住啊、吃啊这方面，我觉得说不会真的让我有生活上的困难，我就没有问题了。
Yuan is only 20 years old. He's paved his road to stardom with sacrifice and hard work. And it seems the young athlete isn't gatekeeping his own potential. He's willing to grind until he makes it to La Liga, Spain's top league, and mix it with the likes of Real Madrid. Alex Chen and Leslie Liao for TaiwanPlus.
An immersive photo exhibition is now on display at Taipei 101. It showcases the natural beauty of Taiwan by combining 360-degree photography with time-lapse technology. Eric Gao takes a look.
From stunning mountain ranges with flowing rivers to glowing cityscapes, these are scenes from the amazing Formosa exhibition, currently on show at Taipei 101. It highlights the natural beauty of Taiwan with the use of time-lapse photography. Viewers can watch as minutes and hours are condensed into just a few seconds. Malaysian photographer Feng Yehui spent 7 years in Taiwan documenting its natural surroundings. He captured shots of famous attractions like the Blue Tiers in a variety of seasons, virtually transporting attendees to these environments. The 360-degree images are combined with natural sound effects and music to make the exhibition an immersive and powerful experience.
我们16颗喇叭，16个轨道，同时都会播放出不同的声音。所以如果大家能够在里面，好像就是在环绕的一个场域里面走的时候，大家就会感受到身临其境。
Officials from Taiwan's culture ministry say these techniques are a perfect way to showcase the country's natural magnificence.
科技文化的结合，其实是台湾能够把文化带向世界最好的方法。
The exhibition is running through early July, giving people a month to experience the visual wonders of Taiwan. Klein Wang, Sam Hui, and Eric Gao for TaiwanPlus.
Taiwan's 4th Hot Air Balloon Festival took off last weekend in northeastern Yilan County. The colorful balloons lifted visitors into the air, letting them admire the scenic beauty of Yilan's Dongsan Township. Many lined up before sunrise on the first day to catch a ride. Other than the traditional hot air balloons, one in the shape of Taipei City's mascot, Bravo, a smiling Formosan black bear, was also rolled out for the first time. The 4-day event is set to wrap up this weekend. It's mango season in Taiwan. The recent severe drought in the country's south left many worried about the harvest, but this year turned out to be a fruitful one. Mango production is up 21% from last year. Taiwan will be able to export 5,000 tons of mangoes to Japan and South Korea, and possibly to the US for the first time. The drought did cause mangoes to be slightly smaller in size, but recent rains helped plump those up. It is Bluefin tuna season in southern Taiwan, a time when the fish swim past the country's east coast, bringing in good business for fishers and tourism. Massive fish headed for market. It's Bluefin tuna season.
It's 6 o'clock in the morning at a fish market in southern Taiwan. And as you can see behind me, well, the buyers and fishermen are all excited about the auction.
Each year from April to June, large numbers of bluefin are caught here, and that creates a lot of business. Before 2001, 80% of the catch was exported to Japan, since tuna wasn't actually that popular in Taiwan. However, that all changed after the local government launched the Bluefin Tuna Festival.
最一开始我们是因为东港的渔民他在黑鮪鱼外销日本有受到阻碍，那刚好那时候的苏家全县长他想要办一个就是否东港的一个活动，然后又是一个高经济产值的，所以因为这样才衍生有黑鮪鱼文化季。
Every year, bluefin tuna travel over 8,000 kilometers from the eastern Pacific to spawn close to Taiwan. The Donggang Fishermen's Association says they expect to catch 4,000 tuna this season, worth nearly $16 million total. That is why the fish is regarded locally as the diamond of the sea. Most locals rely on these fish for their livelihood, as the high-profile fishing season turned the fortunes around. Thousands of tourists come each year to enjoy the freshest sashimi.
我知道这个黑鮪鱼对东港来讲说是蛮重要的一个经济的一面哈。那当然每次如果是黑鮪鱼季的话，一定会吸引很多客人来这边光顾来吃这样子的。
And it's not just tourism. Every part of the industry benefits from the tuna season, with catches delivered all across the country.
鱼市场这边做交易，它并不是只有承销商跟渔船主，它还有脱鱼的，然后分切鱼的，那甚至还有一些可能它只是在黑鮪鱼季的时候有做一些贩卖的动作的。
Bluefin tuna are the lifeline for Donggang, and with the cultural events that have arisen around the trade, they're now also the area's icon. The Taipei City Zoo is getting ready to increase its ticket price. The zoo plans to start charging non-Taipei residents about $3 in 2024, up from the current $2. It says the increase is necessary given the rising cost of animal feed, equipment, and maintenance. The last time it made a price adjustment was 26 years ago. The change should boost the zoo's income by about $900,000 a year. Surveys show over 90% of the public support this price hike. A diver has found an unidentified species of sea sponge in waters off southern Taiwan. Laurel Stewart reports.
Snowflakes under the sea. What you're looking at is spawning sea sponges. These porous creatures live in the shallow waters of Green Island off Taiwan's southern coast, and they're reproducing en masse. Taiwan is home to a type of sponge known as the giant barrel sponge. But local diving instructor Yu Ming has found a sponge species that's not common in these waters, growing on a reef. Sponges are often mistaken for plants, but they are in fact animals. Scientists say the first animal on Earth may have been a sea sponge. Sponges reproduce through budding and fragmentation, a process called spawning. Spawning doesn't always lead to new sponges, so capturing it on camera was a rare occurrence. The sponges off Green Island are good for the environment. Duan Wenhong of National Taidong University says these benefits come from the sponge's structure.
海绵基本上在海洋里面它就像滤水器
Experts haven't yet identified the new species, but the expansion of the sponge family is a promising find for Green Island's marine ecosystem. Patrick Chen and Laurel Stewart for TaiwanPlus.
It's summertime when green sea turtles flock to Taiwan's beaches to breed. The turtles usually nest along Taiwan's coastline from May to September. But this year, a female turtle turned up on the island of Xiaoliuqiu off southern Taiwan in February, the earliest sighting ever recorded. The turtle has come ashore 6 more times since then, leaving behind more than 100 eggs on each visit. And its first batch of tiny babies have just been born. Conservation authorities are urging tourists to avoid these beaches at night so the hatchlings can make their way to the sea undisturbed. Thanks for watching Here's What Happened. Remember to download the TaiwanPlus app for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. Finally today, we leave you with images of little girls in Taiwan flipping their tails and living their mermaid dream. I'm Sandy Chi, take care and see you next week.